we are at a crossroads because now, machines are creating things or are taking things that humans make and like making better versions of them or deriving them. So who owns the rights to that? Well, based on at least the law in the US or whatever, it's kind of uncertain because it's made towards, Federico created it. So it's Federico's, or Federico's company created it. So it's Federico's company, but there's humans behind Federico's company. And now that it's, AI created it, a non-human can't create things. So who owns the rights to it? And that's all stuff that's developing. Is the person who owns the technology that created it? Is it the person who came up with the stuff that was put into the technology that then was derived into something new? So it's all stuff that's going to obviously be addressed in the next few years. So it's all up in the air right now for the most part. And you're going to see a lot of changes happen because, it's got to, because otherwise anything that's AI is nobody owns the rights to.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I remember back in the 90s when the concept of a property domain didn't exist.
Mhm.
Right. And then, the technology developed, we developed domains, and then we had to write laws on how to manage those domains. And eventually it was required, ICAAN required us to uh, register who's the owner of that domain and the address of that domain, right? So it started adding more and more towards accountability and and regulations. And I think that the same thing is going to happen with IP and AI, because it's a technology that is so revolutionary that the law has to catch up to it to make sure that it's properly regulated, right?
Correct. I mean, the law is still unsettled just on, internet issues and
Right.
internet issues have been around now for 30 years and it's still unsettled a lot of it. So now AI, I mean, it could be the turn of the century before AI law is well settled. And then there's something else.
Right, right. And as you said, if a machine wrote a chapter, a book, or whatever, then who owns it? The person that typed it, the
Hmm.
machine, the machine that wrote it, or the engineer that built the model,
Hmm.
which is a very interesting conundrum, right?
Yeah. No, it's true. It's something that's got to get figured out pretty soon in the next few years because there's a lot of it out there.
Right, right.